What's up everyone, this is Silent Doom with another Brawl hack review. This episode we will be reviewing haloedhero's Scott Pilgrim PSA, version 0.9.0.1 I think. But yeah, this is a pretty full pack and I'm sorry I haven't done a review like this in a while, but without further ado, let us begin. Now first thing you'll notice that there is a retexture right there of Scott. The current state of this PSA is that it contains the Vertex by Beyond You, as well as some retextures for different shirts that Scott has. So there's a red one with Plumtree, there's a blue one with the skull, orange one, I'm not quite sure what it is, but yeah, I'll be showing a quick closer look at all the shirts. There's also a Nega Scott costume and one more shirt. I'll be using the Nega Scott costume in the battle. But yeah, there's a closer look at the other two shirts. So, with that done, let's get onto the sun movements. These are his walking animations and running animations, jumps and stuff. His running animation, I did this for haloedhero. It's his run based off of the Scott Pilgrim game. The majority of this moveset is based off the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game for Xbox Live and PSN. And it fits extremely well. It's a really nicely done moveset. It's clear that a lot of time has been taken into this. A lot of thought's been put into the moves. And overall, it just feels really nice to play. Which is, like, play for sort of a long-term thing. Like, actually try and master the character, which is something that not a lot of PSAs do. Anyway, this is the AAA combo. It's called Sweet Coins! But, Scott does a rapid series of punches, and then once you release A, he does a kick. You can hold this indefinitely, but it's easy to DI out of, so I wouldn't recommend holding it for too long. This is the forward tilt, quick forward kick. It's basically the same as Ness's, 9%, decent knockback. Quite a nice combo and finisher with up tilt, which is there. It's fantastic at juggling, fast damage builder, think Mario's up tilt kind of thing. And this is the down tilt, which is a slide that pushes him forward. I think this is very good. It almost feels like a dash attack, so you know you might be able to get some mind games off it. Speaking of which, this is the dash attack, shoulder barge, high damage and good knockback. But it's quite punishable because of its end lag. This is the forward smash. This jumping roundhouse kick, good reach, good power, generally well-rounded smash. This is up smash, the Shoryuken. This is the strongest smash. In terms of power, it's almost identical to Fox's up smash. So yeah, it is pretty strong, but it doesn't have very good range. Luckily though, you can hyphen smash it. And this is the down smash, the Tatsumaki Senpyugaku, or the Hurricane kick to normal people. Same damage as the forward smash, longer lasting hitbox, and it comes out a bit faster but less knockback. This is the neutral air, the cannonball. He turns into a ball and deals a decent amount of damage. You can string it together, and the interesting thing about this is it sort of bounces, so you can actually use it for horizontal recovery if used right. But it's overall a very useful and very versatile move. I think the sex kick hitbox, the later one, it does 8 damage. I think it would make more sense to do 6, but that's just me. This is the forward air, the coin kick, as I like to call it. Sweet spot at the foot, and it's a good killing move. This is the back air, the elbow drop. It's very similar to the forward air, but does more damage and less knockback, basically. And it doesn't have a sweet spot, but it's more sex kick. This is the up air, good for juggling and killing, and it's his strongest aerial damage wise. This is his down air. If you land on the sweet spot, it's meteor smashes the foe and bounces off their head. However, it does have a risk to SD. Grabs and throws. He does a headbutt for his forward throw, kind of like against what he does against Todd Ingram in the movie and the comic. And his back, and then he has his back throw, up throw and down throw. His down throw is basically a variation of his old down throw, but his up throw and back throw are completely new animations. I in particular like the back throw and the up throw. I just think they look cool and they're cool to use overall. I like them both. Now onto the specials. This is what really makes Scott cool. His neutral B is rock out. Press it once, you just do a single strum. But if you keep mashing it, then the sounds get bigger and bigger until you end off with a huge sound, large knockback, and a pose. You can DI out of it with good skill and tech out of it, but overall it's a pretty good move. Good damage. I think it might be a bit too good at this stage, only because of the start-up's a bit fast. However, if you do it off the ledge, you will probably kill yourself. Side B is the lunging punch, which is a special move, the last one that you get from the game, the Scott Pilgrim game. This is a really good approaching move. It comes out quickly and hits them at a good angle. It's a very useful move. His up B is very interesting because it has 3 variations. The first being a variation of Link's spin attack, where he swings his bass guitar around, which is pretty cool. Good upward momentum. The second one is Mario's super jump punch. This one you have to hold A instead of tapping A. You do the spin attack by just tapping up B, and then the super jump punch you hold B. And then there's also Samus's screw attack, which you do by holding B and A. So tap B for this Link spin attack, hold B for the jump punch, and hold B and A for the screw attack. They each have their individual uses because they replicate how each of the other characters perform. Down B is his reversal. It counters only forward attacks, and depending on the attack you received, it deals stronger damage and knockback. This again is an extremely cool move. This is his taunt. At the moment he only has 1, but he will have 2 more later for his down and side taunts. And finally we're on to the final smash, his level up. He gets a beam sword, whips out and slice! Slice! Fairly low damage for a final smash, only 25%, but good knockback, it can kill foes. But the main thing about it is he gets to keep the beam sword afterwards. You know, for his longsword proficiency. If you already hold an item, you'll drop it and get the beam sword. And his up B, his spin attack, doesn't have the guitar anymore but uses the beam sword. And his neutral B, he'll drop what he's holding and whip out the guitar. So without further ado, let's get into a match. So yeah, overall I think this is a really, really nice PSA. If you don't have a PSA over Lucas, heck, even if you do, just get this. It's really well done. It's fantastically made, excellently presented. The animations are really good. The vast majority of them are custom made, which, you know, we don't get enough of enough PSAs nowadays with good, high quality custom animations. And I think they're very important to how you know, the PSA overall feels in game. So getting off a couple of reversals. Pros and cons, like weaknesses wise, of Scott. He's meant to sort of be like a fast character like Sheik and Fox, but I think he has more killing potential than both. He has good air speed and a very fast falling speed, a rather unnaturally fast forward speed for a character of his size. And he's not that heavy, but he's quite heavy. He's quite heavy. I'd say, you know, middleweight, but kind of upper middleweight. Think sort of like Rob's weight, maybe. He's a pretty bulky character. He can live for a decent amount of time. But be wary of his fast falling speed. It might catch you off guard at first. He has quick aerials, a lot of quick moves generally, with sex kick properties, but he also has some good killing moves. In particular, his up smash, his forward air sweet spot, and a couple of others. Like his down B if you get hit by a strong move. The other thing I like a lot about this moveset is the creativity behind it. For example, moves like the neutral B just work really well. Like, it almost feels like you're actually rocking out yourself. It just feels so satisfying to use, and it's just such fun. Which is, you know, another thing. All movesets primarily should be fun, and this one is really fun. It will probably be in a permanent slot in my roster. Probably be a permanent Lucas slot. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. Also, you know, it just makes some great references to both video gaming and Scott Pilgrim comics and games alike. And overall, it's exceptionally well made whilst remaining canon to, you know, the series that's from, as well as having its own sort of quirks and charms that make it feel unique and feel fresh and individual. Give it its own character. So yeah. Oh, and that was a nice dodge. A nice dodge by Scott from Joe's Final Slash, and BAM! Get out! That's why you're not in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you stupid Mega Man. I kid. But anyway, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.